You ever have those days where you wake up and you look in the mirror and you realize you are long overdue to actually put on some makeup and to get your roots colored? Today I'm not gonna get my roots colored, but I will hopefully make an appointment to get that done soon. But I thought since I wanna go out and about in public and look halfway presentable, I don't necessarily want to go out with, you know, my roots looking like this and my face looking like this. I haven't even washed my face yet today, and I probably have like cinnamon all around my mouth because I'm drinking, I'll show you what I'm drinking. I'm drinking this coffee with some cream and vanilla and tons of cinnamon, and I don't like to drink out of a straw because, you know, it gives you wrinkles around your mouth, so I usually have like a cinnamon mustache when I drink this. But I thought, well, I've got to get ready anyway, so I might as well just film what I'm gonna do. I will fast forward and of course not film when I'm taking a shower and then I'll fast forward through when I blow dry out my hair, and then I'll slow it down when I do my makeup. If you're not new to my channel, you will know that I have not filmed a video now in probably, I'd say, about a month. And if you would like to know what my husband and I are doing, I have a bunch of updates, but I'm not going to talk about them so much in this video. But if you'd like to follow me on Instagram, I often will post updates there on Instagram, and I will leave my Instagram channel down below. It's just Graceful Beauty with Sherry if you already have an Instagram account. And if you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Sherry. I mainly talk about skincare because that's what I'm mostly passionate about, especially if you have melasma or hyperpigmentation or acne. That is my skin type. I am 48 years old, and I don't often do hair videos because, you know, I'm just really not that good with hair, and I am completely gray, so I try to share just some tips and tricks and things that I do or that have worked for me. I don't necessarily share how to look younger because I'm not really trying to look younger. I just want to, you know, share tips and tricks and how I am able to attempt to age gracefully. If you're not subscribed to my channel but you would like to be, look down below and tap on that subscribe button. I would absolutely love to have you here, and if you do like this video, I hope you give it a thumbs up. I'm just gonna jump in the shower because I want to wash my hair. It's greasy and, you know, I have all this gray. You don't see a whole lot of gray right here because I have some root concealer there, but I will show you. I'll speed it up and I'm gonna show you after I showered. I'm gonna show you what I do to touch up my roots when I am so overdue for a hair appointment. And today I'm just gonna use this shampoo and conditioner. This was sent to me in PR many months ago. They've actually sent me like 3 or 4 bottles of it, and I like it, but it's, let me just tell you the name. It's called Care Health Follicle Hero Shampoo. It's supposed to nourish, strengthen, densify, and it has keratin, biotin, and coconut oil in it, and it is supposed to help with your hair growth. They do sell vitamins also, which I didn't want the vitamins because I don't take vitamins by mouth because it can cause a lot of acne, and so if you're acne prone, be really cautious with taking biotin supplements, unless I've heard a lot of people say when they take another supplement called pantothenic acid and they take a higher amount of that, it helps to combat the acne that can happen with biotin. But I'm just not willing to, you know, try things that are going to potentially cause me to break out since I already deal with hyperpigmentation and melasma. So, you know, and I already have a couple breakouts here on my forehead, so I don't want to hassle with that. I didn't realize how pricey it kind of is until I looked it up, but it is a nice shampoo and conditioner. I do like it, but I'm not sure if I would purchase it, you know, based on the price, but it is a nice combination. So if you're looking just to try something different, you know, it might be something that you'll like. I'll see if they gave a discount code or anything like that, and I'll link it down below if I can find it. And then in the shower, I wanted to try this one by Cetaphil. It's their Ultra Gentle Soothing Body Wash, and I saw this in Walgreens like a month ago. I've used quite a bit of it. I don't think I'll buy it again. It is very gentle, so if you have sensitive skin on your body, you might like it, but for my face, I like more gentle products, but for my body, I like, you know, a good foaming, and I like it to smell really good. So this smells really nice. It's a light, fresh scent, but I don't know, it's just kind of boring. I probably won't buy it again. And then for my face, I'm just gonna use this one by CeraVe. This is one of my all-time favorites. I've used this for probably 10 years, and I rotate with this and is Clinical Cleansing Complex. This is just easy to keep in the shower. This is their foaming facial cleanser, but I don't feel like it strips my skin or anything like some other foaming facial cleansers do, so I really like this cleanser. So I'm just gonna shower and then I'll come right back. Okay, I'm finished with my shower, and I usually leave my face wet, but since it's already dried, I'm just gonna spray it with with a little hydrating mist. I'm not going to talk about every single product that I'm using because I have tons of other videos sharing these products that I love. But if you have any questions about them, feel free to leave me a comment down below and I am more than happy to answer your question. And you can use any hydrating mist. That one is just one that I love by Neod, but it's sold out pretty often. And then I'm just going to put a little exfoliant on my face. This one is by the brand Face Theory. This is really good for sensitive skin. This is their mandelic acid, and you can use it without a cotton swab, or I like to use these that I get off of Amazon. And everything I talk about, I'm just gonna link them down below. But again, if you have a question about a product I'm using, feel free to leave me a comment and I'm happy to answer, or I can direct you to the video where I talk in detail about that product. And since I have melasma, it's a hormonal type of hyperpigmentation. It kind of just goes around here and it's on my forehead and on this side of my face as well. And these are just a few little healing pimples. Melasma, if you have melasma, you'll know, like, for a couple weeks you're like, wow, my skin's looking great, it's nice and clear, and then all of a sudden your melasma gets nice and dark. So usually around that time of the month for me is when mine will get dark. And now I'm just applying The Ordinary. This is their alpha arbutin, and I think it's got hyaluronic acid in it. I'll link this down below. Super affordable. So my skincare routine today is basically just a skincare routine if you have hyperpigmentation or melasma, but it's also a hydrating routine. Now I'm going to use Face Theory's tranexamic acid. Love this product. It's pretty much almost gone, so I have to pour it out. I need to order another one. And so if you notice, I just like to layer my products, especially specific ingredients that are good for hyperpigmentation, dark spots, sunspots, melasma. I notice that when I just use one of these serums by themselves, even after months and months and months, I just don't seem to get really good results. But when I layer all of the important ingredients specifically for hyperpigmentation, that's when I notice my melasma starts doing really well. And I'm just gonna spritz my face again. I know a lot of people have asked me if this like waters down the other serums that I'm using, and you know, maybe it could water down some of the ingredients, but I feel like, I'm hot, sorry, but I feel like when I add a mist in between applying my serums, it seems to help them penetrate even better, and of course my face is a lot more hydrated. And now I'm just going to apply one little pump of the MAD skincare. This is their Fade Gel 5, and this also has a bunch of really good ingredients. A little bit of lactic acid, kojic, I think it has azelaic acid in it, and it also has a small percentage of hydroquinone. And if you're doing a hydroquinone-free skincare routine for your hyperpigmentation and melasma, you could just use all those other products and leave this one out. Or if you're in a hurry, like most people are most days, you can leave all those other products out and only use this, since this pretty much has everything in it that I like. And if you notice, most of the serums I use are kind of like thin, water-like, gel-like, because they seem to really penetrate into my skin better. They don't leave like a thick, greasy layer, and I just end up getting a really nice glow to my skin. I need to take this towel out because it's a little too heavy. Now this dried, it's only taken like 30 seconds. I just swapped out my battery, and I wanted to zoom you in a little bit closer just so that you could see my skin up close. And I hope this lighting is okay. I'm actually not using any special studio lighting. I'm just using the bathroom lights in here, which I shouldn't have looked at it because now it just now blinded me. Now I'm going to put on my eye products. You don't have to use eye products, but I personally like to use separate eye products. These are two of my favorites. This one especially. This is a newer launch from City Beauty. This is their Eye Revive Firming Serum, and it doesn't matter what eye cream I use, I always use this first, but it's just like a really thin gel. I absolutely love what this does underneath my eyes. Like I have, you know, some bags and stuff under my eyes. They're a little darker today. I didn't sleep that great last night, but I just gently apply it. You know, I know you're supposed to like use this finger, but whatever. I just do it gently with whatever finger happens to pop up. And then I will maybe let it sit for a couple seconds, or I'll immediately just go in with an eye cream. And this is one that I really like. I've used this one for years from City Beauty. This is their Under Eye Recovery, and I just use one pump of it. I love the packaging of these. Actually, one pump is a little too much. And then same thing, I just pat that around my eyes. And then one thing I've noticed, I was doing this when we were traveling for the past month. If I don't massage it in with this finishing touch massager, I feel like my eyes are still puffy. So when I'm using this, I know it sounds so corny because I could probably just use my fingers to massage, but you can hear it's got like mild vibration, and this is I guess like the rose quartz stone, which I don't really care what kind of stone it is. It's just a cold stone. And I noticed that when I just gently go around my eyes, especially here, you know, where lymph nodes and everything are, it helps to, you know, kind of drain any fluids. And I also have another device that I'll use all over my face, and I'll go, you know, back here, go down my neck if my face is just really puffy when I wake up. But I mainly just focus on my eyes, and I just do this, I don't know, for like a minute, and it just seems to help. Man, I have a big forehead. And then I'm just gonna put on my sunscreen. Today I'm gonna use this one by SkinMedica. This is one I've used for many, many years. This is their Essential Defense. It's an all mineral sunscreen. It has zinc oxide and titanium dioxide, and it's an SPF 32. But then my face primer before I put on my makeup, it also has a mineral sunscreen. So I'm just gonna use 3 pumps. Usually I use like 4 to 5 pumps. And I like it because see how it's tinted? So even on a day that I don't feel like wearing makeup, it's such a sheer tint once I blend it in, but it does, you know, slightly cover up some of this melasma. It won't cover up this, you know, pimple, but it's just a healing pimple. But it's funny because about a week and a half ago, I was telling my husband when I looked in the mirror, I said, wow, I said, my face is so clear and you can barely see my melasma. And then this week, you know, that time of the month happened, and all of a sudden I woke up and looked in the mirror and I'm like, darn it, I saw all these, you know, dark spots, the melasma, you know, popping through again, but that's okay. Just have to make sure I keep using lots of sunscreen every day. And then I also always bring the sunscreen down my neck and my chest, but I don't want to do the tinted because, like, you know, if my shirt comes up high, I don't want to get that on my shirt. So I really like this one by Pipette. This is an SPF 50 all mineral sunscreen, and this is fragrance free. It's clean, it's non-toxic, non-nano, and I just do probably about that much. So, you know, if you're a sunscreen wearer like I am, which everyone should, make sure you don't just do your face, do your neck, do your chest, do the back of your neck, make sure you get your ears, and I even like to do my hands, you know, and my arms, anywhere that could be exposed to the sun. And you could use this one on your face. I like to use it on my face on days that my skin isn't as oily, but if you have dry skin or normal skin, you'd probably like this on your face if you're gonna wear makeup, because it sort of leaves, I don't know, a hint of a white cast, not too much. It also has a little bit of a sheen to it, and so since I have more normal to oily skin, I don't like to use products that have that much of a sheen on my face. And this SkinMedica, it'll just dry down and I'll still have a glow, but it won't be like, you know, greasy. Let me unzoom, and I'm just gonna kind of fast forward through most of my hair. Okay, so that's pretty much what I do when I blow dry it. I'm just gonna kind of let these set here. I ran out of curlers, can't find the other one, so I just use a brush when I need to set it in place. It takes me forever lifting up my arms. But anyways, I'm just gonna take these out now. They're pretty much almost cool. And I didn't dry them fully to where it's, you know, super, super smooth, but smooth enough to where I'll be fine with it. Okay, so it's kind of like Texas hair right now, so I'm just gonna brush it out. All right, so if you're in desperate need of getting your roots colored, and I have decided not use box coloring on my hair anymore because I feel like it really dries it out. So I'd say the past maybe year, I've been getting my hair done at a salon, but I'm really lazy. I am just not someone that likes maintenance. So it's probably been a month since I've had this done. And, you know, I don't hardly ever get manicures, I just do them myself. But anyways, I don't want to really, you know, go run errands looking like this. It looks kind of crazy. So I'm just going to show you what I do in between getting my hair done at the salon, how I kind of, you know, cover this up a little bit. It's not perfect, but it works for me. I just angled the camera better so that you can see what I'm doing. I'm gonna use my root concealer. This is Gray Away. I've used this for, golly, I can't even count how many years. I like this and a few other brands, but this one I think works the best and is the most affordable. And I used to use the dark brown shade, but now I'm gonna use the light brown shade since I've gotten my hair lightened a little bit. So all I do is I just look in the mirror and I cover up my forehead just so none gets on it, shake it up really good, and then I just spray it. And you can see how, you know, it's not perfect, but you can see how it covers up those gray roots. And then my part kind of disappeared, so I like to just take a clean Q-tip and then I just kind of draw over it where the part is, just kind of cleaning that up so that my entire head doesn't have the spray on it. This way it kind of looks a little more natural, like it's my brown hair. And then I will do just like a few other parts, so where the hair might move. I still have these pieces here, and I don't like spraying this right by my hair because it looks unnatural, so right by the hairline, sorry. So what I do is I'll get a little bit and then I'll spray a little bit right here. I don't even make it perfect because I'm gonna fix this in a second with something else. A little bit here. So around here and right around here, I don't like to put the spray there. I've seen that people like hold something up there and spray, and then it just looks like this fake line of, I don't know, like toupee hair or something. So I use this mascara, but it's mascara for your hair. This one's called Cover Your Gray, and I have the light brown, but honestly the light brown looks just like the dark brown that I used to use. Okay, I don't know if you can tell, but I got little spots on my face from that spray. That's why I usually like to just cover it with my hand. They sell like those shield things too on Amazon, but I don't feel like hassling. So I'm literally gonna put this on the way I would mascara. So with mascara, you try not to really touch the skin, you just try to touch the lashes. That's really what I'm gonna do with the hairs here. I'm just gonna try to just only touch the hairs, and then just kinda, let's move this out of the way, and then just kinda put it on the way I would mascara. And if I want, I can lift this and I can spray some more spray there, but I'm just kind of quickly doing it because since my hair will be down, you won't really notice it. Then I'll just do these front pieces right here. But again, they'll kind of be covered because my hair is gonna be in my face, like that. And I'm just using this Dove hairspray. I actually really like this. It's super affordable, and I usually like the aerosol ones, but I thought, you know what, let me just go back to the olden days when I used to just use a pump mist, and I really like it. And of course I love the smell of it also. And then I just got this the other day. I wanted to try it because since I haven't been to the salon, I haven't had my hair cut in probably 3 months, but I haven't had it colored in over a month. But it's like a finishing oil serum. It has some other ingredients in it. I only spray one spray of it and then rub it in my hands, and then I just kind of put it on the ends only. I'm just gonna wash my hands, and then I'm gonna do a really quick 5 or 10 minute makeup routine. And I am going to pin my hair back to do my makeup. It drives me bonkers when I see people doing makeup videos or skincare videos, washing their face, and their hair is like this the whole time. Does that drive you guys nuts also? So I am going to just kind of pin my hair, the sides of it, out of my face, just so I can put on my makeup. For my makeup primer, I'm gonna use this one by City Beauty. It's almost gone. This is my absolute favorite. This is a makeup primer, but it also has an SPF, I think it's a 39, SPF 39, and it's an all mineral, and I will just use 1 pump. You could use this as your only source of SPF, but I like to use it just as my makeup primer. That's really what it's meant for. I'm gonna use the IT Cosmetics, the newest foundation of theirs. I think it's the Your Skin But Better foundation, and this is in, I believe it's medium neutral 31, but again, I'm gonna link everything down below so I don't have to spend so long going in detail on each product. But if you have any questions on any products, just leave me a comment down below and I'm more than happy to answer. For my sponge, this is one I get on Amazon. I buy these constantly because they're my absolute favorite blending sponges. I use maybe about 1, maybe 1.5 pumps of foundation. And I really just like a very sheer to medium coat of foundation, just enough to slightly cover up my melasma. It doesn't totally cover it up, but enough to where, you know, I'm comfortable with it. I'm gonna use the Revlon Candid Concealer. This one is in the shade Sand. I really like this concealer. This is probably my second or third one. And you know, with something like Tarte Shape Tape, I would never put this much on, but this is kind of like a sheer concealer. For my bronzer, I'm going to use this one by Maybelline. It's their City Bronzer, and as you can see, I have used a lot of this because I really, really like it. And I'm just going to use this Wet n Wild $1 blush brush. For my blush, I'm going to use this one by MAC Cosmetics. I'm not a huge fan of MAC Cosmetics, to be quite honest, but I really love these blushes. I'm just gonna use the same brush that I just used for my bronzer. This is pretty pigmented, as you can see, just rubbed it on my finger. So some days I look totally like a clown, but that's okay. I love clown cheeks. And I pretty much never use powder on my face anymore, so I just use this spray by e.l.f. This is in an Urban Decay bottle, but there's nothing by Urban Decay in this. I just use it because it's small and it fits in my makeup bag. But I will pop up a picture on the screen to show you what it is that I use. It's like a mattifying spray. It has, I think it has like kaolin clay or something like that in it. And then once it's almost dry, then I look in a zoom in mirror really close up and use the same blending sponge and just kind of press all over. And for me, if you have super dry skin, you're not gonna like this product. But for me, I have normal to oily skin. This pretty much is a powder for me. It sets my makeup, helps to lock everything in, and it makes my pores look really small. I'm just gonna be very minimal with my eyes today, but I am gonna put a primer on because since I have oily skin, my eyeshadow will crease. For my eyeshadow, I got this on Amazon, and it's like a Z palette, and I love it. So I can just kind of pop out and put whatever eyeshadows are my favorites in here. Most of these are from Fit Glow Beauty, their day and night palette, and so I just popped them out and put it all in this one palette. I don't even know if they sell the day and night palette anymore. I can check on their website, but this is just what I've been using every day for probably the past month. I love these eyeshadows. I'm just gonna use this shade right here. I actually use this as a bronzer a lot of times also, and then I'm just going to probably put this shade right here as like an eyeliner and just kind of blend it all, and maybe put a smidgy of this on the lid. For my mascara, I'm going to use my favorite mascara from City Beauty. It's their Beyond Mascara. This makes my lashes super long and thick, and it's got like little fibers in it, so sometimes it's difficult to work with, but I really like it because I can make my lashes look really, really pretty. I made a total mess with the mascara and I've got it all over my eyes, but I'll get it off later. Since my eyes look kind of reddish inside, I just want to kind of hide that. So I'm going to put a little bit of eyeliner, but I don't like to put dark eyeliner anymore. The older I'm getting, it makes my eyes kind of look like they're pulled down. So I like to do a lighter shade. This is like a really pretty icy lavender shade. This is by the brand NYX. I'll link it down below. This is pretty much identical to one that I love by Marc Jacobs, but the Marc Jacobs one is really pricey for an eyeliner. I'm even gonna put a little bit under my eye, just kind of brighten it up a little bit. For my eyebrows, I'm just going to take off any eyeshadow or anything that's stuck in them so that the eyebrow product will stick. And then I'm gonna use my favorite brow product. I have not shared this yet in a video because it was always sold out, so I thought, why even share it, because then people will get upset with me. But I found one that's sort of a dupe from, I think it's by NYX. I'll link it down below. I do like the NYX one as far as performance, but the shade, I love this one because this is more, if you can tell, this is more of like a cool taupe, and the taupey one from NYX is more of kind of warmy taupe. I'm just gonna do these really quick. If you would like for me to do a little tutorial on how amazing this is, I can do one dedicated just to this, but so I'm just gonna fast forward and quickly draw some brow hairs and kind of make it look like I didn't overpluck in my 20s. For my lips, I'm gonna use one of my favorites. This is City Lips Matte. I really like this too if you wear a mask, because this will plump my lips, but it doesn't dry out my lips like matte lipsticks do. And it's just, I love the color. And a little bit of my City Lips gloss in the shade Los Angeles, just to kind of plump up the lips even more and put a little bit of this Essence highlighter on. And that's it. So with me talking, you know, my skincare and my makeup lasted a little bit longer than what it would obviously in real life. My hair, that was a definite 15-20 minutes to blow dry it. But you know, tomorrow I won't have to blow dry my hair. I can just pull it back in a ponytail or wear it down again. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you're not subscribed to my channel, if you'd like to be, I would absolutely love to have you here. Just look down below and tap on that subscribe button. And if you did like this video, I hope you'll give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope you have a wonderful day.